Good morning, students. Welcome to the online class. Lesson number 3 from History, chapter Prehistoric Society. Yesterday, we had discussed about prehistoric society, that evaluation of human beings, and also we discussed about Paleolithic age. Respectively, we have three important now different stages of prehistoric period. In the yesterday we had discussed about Paleolithic age. Today we are going to discuss about Mesolithic age and Neolithic age. At the same time, we are going to speak about Metal age. So let us know about Mesolithic age. What is Mesolithic age? This is the period between Paleolithic and Neolithic age. Hence, it is called Mesolithic age. During this period, human beings started using small tools that were more efficient than the bigger one. Hence, this period is also called Microlithic age. These smaller tools were fixed to a wooden handle and used as spears while hunting. They were also gathering walnuts. The food was not available continuously, so now, since when they faced hunger, they found a way out. They started to rear animals that were wounded during hunting, or rearing the offsprings that were found during hunting. These animals, these animals were the secured source of food for them. But this slowly led to the animal husbandry. The people started to domesticate animals, and of course they started to roam here and there in search of food and and their animals. Wherever they stayed, they used to draw pictures on the rocks, and they used as their shelters. Some of the caves were used as their shelters, and of course they knew fire and its utilization, and especially we can understand that witness, especially they knew fire and utilization. Bhimbetka and Adhamarga are some important places in Madhya Pradesh. Brahmagiri and Kanaganahalli of Karnataka, Baguru and Ganeshwar of Rajasthan, then Birbanapur of West Bengal, so then Vanapasari of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so like that, some of the important places are now to know the proof now for the Mesolithic age. Okay, so this Mesolithic period started between 1200 to 9000. Okay, sorry, it is 12,000 and 9,000 years ago from now. Next age is Neolithic age. So after the Mesolithic age, we see Neolithic age. Why it is called Neolithic age? In this age, there was lot of, of course, there is a lot of improvement can be seen, where humans stopped his wandering life and he became civilized, and of course, people started producing their own food during this Neolithic age. That's why it is called Neolithic age. They started cultivating crops on the alluvial soil, especially on the banks of rivers. Agriculture, of course, provided them food, fodder to their animals. This enabled them to settle on the place, especially on the bank of rivers. Okay, where the human civilization has started. The first evidence of agriculture in India, that especially we can see the Mehergar. Mehergar, it is there at present Pakistan. While people here also some constructed some of the sun-dried bricks were used, and one more example is Burzhom of Kashmir, where the people dug underground shelters when they faced problem of now storing the grains produced. At the same time, the people started to live there in order to protect their body, and also they are learned later on now the introduction of wheel manufacturing. Different types of varieties of pots became easy, and one of the stone tools were also sharpened and used. Sanganakallu of Ballari was one such center for the such stone tools. They were also using hand axe. In the picture you can see weapons of Neolithic age. So this is a axe handle. So you can see that handle is there, okay, for this axe, and other tools made out of bone. Okay, so out of bone, animal's bone, they started to create some tools. And among them we can see, especially some of the places this evidence is left, especially Haluru, Pikli Hala, okay, and T Narsipura, okay, Uttanuru of Karnataka are some of the examples. So this period is found between 9000 to 5000 years ago from now. And next age is Metal Age. So the first metal began by the end of the Neolithic period. The first metal that human beings used was copper. Very important question. They ask, okay, so very important to know this point. Okay, which was the metal first used by human is copper. Then the people slowly started to use bronze and iron also. So they knew alloy. It means then the people Metal Age learned producing bronze by mixing tin and copper. Bronze is an alloy and it is harder than copper. Okay, so they can do alloy there. And copper and bronze stone age. Okay, in this age, copper and bronze stone age means where these kind of metals are used in this age. That's why it is known as copper and bronze stone age. Why it is called together copper and bronze stone age? Because as the quantity of copper and bronze tools was very low, stone weapons were also continued to be used as a weapon. Therefore, this period is called as a copper and bronze stone age. This age began about 5000 years ago. So during this period, of course, agriculture and cattle rearing became the main occupation, and they designed some pots manufactured by using wheels belong to this age. And of course, cultivation of land became easy because of the weapons, these kind of weapons, okay, where they used since they are very harder. And of course, they started some of the, especially as a result, there was a rise in the production of food grains by transporting excess food grains also. So consequently, the people, especially consequently in the valleys, the people started to do agriculture. Okay, they started their own culture like Harappan culture, Harappan civilization, and where civilization grew, and at the same time the people started to build some houses there. Okay, urbanization has started, and the people also started to use different types of metals. So next, that is about Stone Age. Iron Stone Age, this is started between 3500 years ago. So iron is hard metal. This was in use in especially in South India long before copper. South India, of course, it was in use as early some 3005 years ago. This is called the period of grindstone culture, where iron and stone was used, especially for the tomb. Okay, constructed tomb where the dead body is kept. Okay, red and black colored pots were commonly placed in such chambers. And in Karnataka, common people call it as hut house, or we can say that hut of Pandavas, hut house of Pandavas, stone of Mauryas. Iron weapons and implements were helpful in agriculture and handicraft. So, some 2000 years ago, the especially the class which controlled surplus yield emerged as ruling class. They were the republic states. Therefore, after Nanda Maurya empires became prominent. Important sites in Karnataka, especially that belong to Iron Age, are Banahalli, then Brahmagiri, Koppa, Hegadahalli, T. Narsipura, Hemmagi, and Haluru, Jagadeganhalli, Savanadurga, Hatiradurga, then Pandavara. So these are Pandavara Dinne. So these are some of the important places and prominent place where especially the human used iron and stone, more and more. So some of the they started to, I mean, by using this they have used especially for the tombs of grand stone. Okay, so they are very very important. They are in they are actually, that's why it is called a no iron stone age. So now let us know about some new words. Reptile means animals that creep or crawl. Snake is called reptile. Next, amphibian, animals that live both land and water. And mammal means animal that feeds its baby. Cow, goat, animal which can stand, cow or goat examples. Next, biped means animals which can stand and walk on the legs. Okay, example, gorilla, man. Okay, so this is also very very important. Okay, so thank you students. If you have doubt you can clarify in the next class. Thank you.